Hello everyone and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. I mentioned last time we're going to get started right away with Orini Dral and Sarthis Idrin.
Damn you.
As soon as I can get him to target switch, we're in good shape. Anyway, last time we cleared out Mistvale Keep and received a quest from Jarl Layla to come in here and take care of the Skooma dealers. Based on some feedback, before recording this video, I cranked up the voice volume in-game a couple of notches because people said they were having a little trouble understanding what NPCs were saying. So let me know if that's better this go-round. I certainly hope so. You will note that the second we came in, our objective changed to eliminate Sarthis Idrin. Nonetheless, everything in the warehouse counts as stealing. Completed, eliminate Sarthis Idrin, recover Skooma source information. Alright. Seems fair enough. There's Sarthis's key. And I will troll around for anything useful. I don't recall there being much. I don't want that stolen tankard either. Oh, come on now. Oh, we've got so much stuff. It's alright, we're approaching the point of an offload. Probably seems like we've been just trucking along forever, but really, we're close. After this, we've got the Ratway and the Thieves Guild, and then it'll be time. We'll be done farting around inside Riften, which is nice. Let me just check all these. There's some honeycomb and some wheat. Those are useful. I guess we'll head this way. Those two are it, by the way. Sarthis Idrin and Orini Dral. Nothing else to worry about inside here. So let's just move along. Firewood's useful enough to steal. Gotta love making arrows. Alright. Just about done in here. All that's left is this key requiring door, where there's a bunch of skooma and a bunch of moon sugar. That should let you know you're on the right track. I'll leave the skooma, take the moon sugar. Sarthis' satchel has one note in it titled Shipments Ready, which I'll take off the list and then read. There it is, way down at the bottom. Shipments ready. Sarthis, just got in a shipment of moon sugar from Morrowind. We're refining it now and the skooma should be ready by the time you get to Crag's Lane Cavern. Bring the gold or don't show up at all. Kilnir. Report completed. Recover skooma source information. Report skooma source to Jarl of Riften. Now that still doesn't quite finish the raid, but that is the first thing I'm going to go do. We won't be fighting anything for a bit, so I'll go back to Whirlwind Sprint. Just to get back to the keep as fast as I can. I don't honestly remember if there are actually critters in the Ratway or not.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kiraven, the Embard. She'll set you right.
I'd like to fill my 2 soul gems as soon as possible, but if I need to wait until I'm actually out exploring again, that's not a big deal because I can finally say pretty close to being at that point, which is not bad at all. So, oh, this encounter. That's what the fight earlier was. So this encounter will happen entirely too many times after you complete a chance arrangement. It's called Thief Lockpicking. I usually kind of ignore it because he's not really hostile to me and he doesn't cause much trouble. But... and it looks like he's glitching out anyway. After completing a chance arrangement, every so often you'll spot a generic thief trying to pick a lock into a shop. And when the guards notice him, they get all pissy, and it causes a big ruckus. If the guards kill him, I'll track him down and search his corpse, because he sometimes carries valuable stuff, but bottom line is I really don't care. Now, one thing I should mention, because we have not found it yet, and we just got directed there by an actual definite quest, we are never going to see the random encounter Cragslane. So I'm going to remove it from the list. Even though we haven't seen it, it isn't going to happen. Similarly, tied to that random encounter, I've listed something called a small note, which is part of that encounter and directs you to Cragslane. We aren't going to have that either. So, if you're looking at my old lists...
Sky could use more healers.
Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake. My guess, Spriggans.
Already handled it, bro. Anyway, let's go give this information to Jarl Layla. What time is it? Oh, and see, now it says I am being asked to leave.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
Sarthis Idrin has been taken care of.
It's nice to have good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
I've discovered the source of the skooma.
Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
I'll make sure it's done.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
Completed, report skooma source to Jarl of Riften, and that finishes the quest, the raid. We are now on supply and demand. Quest for Jarl Layla Lawgiver. So,
good journey to you.
With all that done and handled, I'm ready to go to the Ratway. Let's head out and do that.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Talk to the face sculptor in the Ragged Flagon. We finally got that quest. Only took until we were already just about here. See, there go the guards after the thief, and he does show up as an enemy. I don't really care. He usually ends up running away before they can finish him off. But not always, but usually. But in this case, it sure looks like they're going to handle him, so I might as well search him. And as is often the case, he doesn't have anything worth writing home about. That's okay, though. Took us 10 minutes to do the Skooma quest. Now we're finally ready.
Need a drink? You go to the B&B Barb. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the Ratway.
Nope. We're going to the Ratway, baby. Finally time to get rolling on the Thieves Guild. Here it is. Well, sort of. Got to get through these sewers first. But that's pretty easy.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Alright. So we got to kill these two. That was the wrong shout.
What was that?
Oh, I wanted to hit both of them. That part was important.
Someone there.
There we go. Hudon, Black, Skeever, and Droff.
I'm gonna kill you.
Do your worst. I'll kill you if I have to.
That's your best one. Easily.
Too hard to hit them both, so I'll focus on Hudon first.
Give up while you still can.
Alright, she bagged Hudon. Very little trouble.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Kinda looking like Droff is gonna be pretty easy too. Yep. Well, nothing to worry about here. Let's just keep on rolling. I remember a place where there actually are a few skeevers. That would be the Ratway Warrens, which I am going to explore because of a quest I do have active. I will note that there's no key to this. The only way to open it is to lockpick it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, even though I don't actually want to take the shortcut, just because, as important as level control is to me, I prefer even more to do everything and have all routes open. So, let's keep on going. Note the trap on this door. So I do need to be a little careful. Step aside. Easy enough to avoid. Let's loot what little there is in these couple of rooms. Oh, Lydia. Fallout New Vegas had a backup command. Why didn't they use it in Skyrim? Anyway. In here, we're going to fight Giant the Fist and get one of the most important items in the game. Now, he'll beat the shit out of me left to his own devices. I really need him to focus on Lydia. But he carries the unique Gloves of the Pugilist, which are the single source of the fairly important Fortify Unarmed enchantment in the game. Anyway, Lydia's got him more than handled, as you can see. And after killing him, I can get the Gloves of the Pugilist, which means for now I can take him off the unique items list. And before too long, I'll have the Fortify Unarmed effect in hand. Now, that was Fortify Stamina Regen, which I don't have yet on that Ring of Recuperation, so that's 2 of the remaining 5 apparel effects that he handled for me. That is pretty awesome. So, let me just gather shit up from around here. Less than 20 minutes, that's good. We've got one more enemy to kill in here. Be careful of that pressure plate. It triggers a battering ram behind us. I don't trust Lydia not to trigger it, so let's get away. Got this oddly nice looking little room. Another dead skeever inside, and I recall there being some kind of weapon stuck in that stump. A battle axe, if I remember right. I'm just not seeing now. I don't care that much, but it is strange that it's gone. Anyway, you might notice that we're now under... Oh, I thought we were under the second grate from before, but never mind. I was about to say something bogus. I distinctly remember there being a battle axe here. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not going to use it, but still. Weird. Let's keep on trucking. You can see our last enemy in there. A lowlife. Oh, that might be the missing battle axe. He may have taken it for himself.
What do you need?
I need you to attack the lowlife. So Lydia should have that well in hand. While she works on it, I'll note that can make the return trip a lot simpler with this lever right here. And I'll also note that the actual Ratway never respawns. There's a copy of Beggar, the age-old lockpicking skill book we read some time ago. There's the lowlife, and he did steal the battle axe. That's it for the Ratway. I will note that the lock we picked is right there. A quasi-shortcut. Let you skip Giant the Fist, but actually skipping him would be very stupid. I would not recommend it. Here is the Ragged Flagon. Stuff in here needs to be stolen. As usual, I'm going to limit myself to the useful stuff. The people we can see and speak with in here. We can do several things, though. There's not much going on in these little nooks, granted. But that changes later if you're familiar with the quest line. Got that and that. Nothing useful in any of those barrels. But you might notice a little passel of people over here. This is the Ragged Flagon. Apparently a tavern.
Give it up, Brynjolf. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself. It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that then?
I'm not even sure who's actually looking at me. But I'm miffed that I can't seem to nick those two salt piles. Guess I'll just work on it later.
Cordelia, can I offer you some friendly advice?
You can offer, but I may not buy.
Why don't you just formally join up? Quit sitting there wheeling and dealing when you could be out there making a lot more coin. We could use someone with your skills.
Yeah,
One thing I want to show you
I may just...
is a note that is always inaccessible, because it always clips through this barrel, called Give Me a Chance, which I'm just going to read and remove from the list. It's inaccessible in the real game, so it comes off the list anyway, since you'll never find it, but might as well at least see what it says. Give me a chance. Vex, give an old man a chance, why don't you? I know I may have a few years under my belt, but that doesn't mean we can't have some fun. Believe me, I can show you a thing or two. Quit playing hard to get. I saw how you blushed when Dirge started reading from the lusty Argonian maid. You're a firebrand and we all know it. Take me up on my offer and stop playing the tough girl. We all know the toughest ones are the softest on the inside. Delvin. Oh, goodness. I can't think of any real woman.
That's impossible.
Here's Vex, who's got several things I'd like to lift.
It was a force. But at first,
That diamond is going to be hard to steal. The other four are easy.
Idiot. He said furs. Furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
oh, right, well, you won't let Mercy hear about this, will you?
I'm busy. Don't you have something to do? You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. I got better things to do.
Cordelia.
I'm busy. Don't you have something to do?
You can
All right.
but I may not buy.
Timely offer. We'll read that one. There are just notes all over this city, and that includes the Thieves Guild. Anyway, timely offer reads as follows. Delvin, I have a full score of glass arrows coming in. If you want a piece, I'll sell them to you for my cost. I need to keep the merchandise moving, or else that bitch might catch on to our operation. If you want them, they'll be stashed under the docks in the usual place. I'll check back with you in a week. Tolden Way. And we got another. A warning. Take that off, and then read it. Delvin, master of sneaking, huh? If I ever catch you trying to sneak a peek at me while I'm bathing in the lake again, I'll cut off your most valuable asset, Vex. Now here comes Brynjolf.
Well, well. Colour me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain. Well, well. Colour me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Bercy Honeyhand, and Helga.
Get out of my way.
Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Will I get a cut?
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Completed, locate Brynjolf at the Ragged Flagon. Collect Kirava's debt, collect Bercy Honeyhand's debt, collect Helga's debt. Any tips about Kirava?
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon J at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
Optional, use Talon J to get to Kirava. Any help with Bercy?
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
You know I'm good for it.
Optional, smash Bercy's prized dwarven urn. What's Helga's story?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage and she'll cave.
Optional, steal Helga's statue of Dibella.
I'll be here when you're done.
If you're looking
Have
for
anything for us?
conversation, the Flagon isn't the
I'll be
place.
here when you're done.
You'd
I'll be
better
here
Bethel
when
and
you're
me,
done.
we have a thing going.
There's
So
no
I
handouts
recommend
here.
you keep your hands off the merchandise.
Here's Tonelia.
You don't impress me, so don't even try.
Got a lot of nerve coming down here.
Make it quick.
Get hurt in the Ratway.
Tonelia's got some gold, and that's all. So, We'll call her good for now. Let's talk to Veckel.
I wouldn't stay here long if I were you.
Pick his pockets too. Gold and lockpick.
Get up. There's a reason the city guard doesn't come down here, you know. Don't make trouble, or else I'll ask Dirge to walk you out. Yeah?
Can you share anything about the Thieves Guild?
We don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk.
Alright.
All right then.
Here's Delvin Mallory.
I could give you all the information you need.
Take his gold.
Don't even think about
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjolf. Come back later, and I may have some work for you. Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjolf.
Alright, that's pretty straightforward and simple enough. So if we look back here, we've got the Ratway vaults and a locked storage cabinet. Let's check out the... well, let's go over here and visit with Dirge first. That makes a little more sense to me. I want his gold and his lockpick.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble. Last person who made trouble for Veckel ended up with a smashed head. Until next, Veckel doesn't like strangers snooping around the Flagon. There's two things to do with the Flagon. Spend coin, and then get out. Alright then.
Now this is a speech check.
Need something?
I'm not sure if I can pass it or not. Why do they call you Dirge?
They call me Dirge, because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something?
No way. That name would scare anyone.
Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house.
Blackbriar mead added. Remind me, why do they call you Dirge?
I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Alright.
Until next time.
Simple enough. Now let's go talk to Galathil and clear out the rest of the bar while we're at it. Let me check my time. 33 minutes, not bad. Should certainly be able to do the quest.
Brynjolf. I got better things to do.
This one's gonna be
I'm
tough.
busy. Don't you have something to do?
Come on now. Get up there. There you go. Now get up there. Huh.
I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself.
Well, I'll worry about that in a bit. Maybe they'll clear out or something and it'll get easier. I know they're not going to clear out, but...
You shouldn't cheat on Veckel. He's a good guy.
What are you talking about?
Come on. Everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
Well, everyone's wrong.
Shipments arrived. Another note to read and remove from the list. Once it's off the list, I'll go ahead and read it. Shipments arrived. Our shipments arrived and the following items are on your list. You want in, I need to see the gold. Fire salt, paralytic poison, Blackbriar private reserve, shadow banish wine, chokeberry preserves. Alright.
Why don't you just shut up about it?
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Back up, Lydia.
Have anything for us yet?
All I've got right here is this
You
one
need advice? Talk to Brynjolf.
barrel with the salt pile. Alright, well,
I suppose I can work with your face. After After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
Completed. Talk to the face sculptor in the Ragged Flagon. And on my quest list, way down at Miscellaneous Dawnguard quests, I actually have surgery. And once you do that, the quest is over. What are you talking about?
I assumed you were here to see me about your face, to have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I've not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and cloud rest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
I understand you know how to change someone's appearance.
Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you.
I'll have to think about it.
Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Let's do a quick save right quick, just because there's an achievement.
Speak quickly. Change it. I do not practice my art for free.
Yes, I'd like you to change my appearance. 1,000 gold.
Very well. Just tell me what you desire. Beauty or hideous deformity. Nothing is beyond my skill.
Achievement unlocked. A new you. Change your face. Pretty straightforward, but I'm actually pretty happy with my face. So I'm going to keep my 1,000 gold. But we'll have the achievement now, which is good. So really there's nothing left to search except that one barrel, which I actually have an idea about, now that I think of it. If I remember right...
If you're looking for conversation, the Flagon isn't the place.
Even though it has a stolen tag, I don't remember them caring. They all said something about how they guess that's mine now, and they don't really care. So, good. Now we could do the Ratway vaults now, but I'm gonna head out and handle taking care of business instead. Check my time again. I've got 20 minutes left. We have to go back out the normal entrance for now. We will uncover a shortcut later on. For now, though, first place I'm going to go is the Bee and Barb. Oh yeah, I need the flavor on to taking care of business. After successfully locating the Ragged Flagon, Brynjolf has given me a new assignment. 3 business owners in Riften are proving to be a thorn in his side, and I'm supposed to teach them the error of their ways. I should speak to Brynjolf about these townspeople in the event that they prove to be as stubborn as I'm expecting them to be. Mm-hmm.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Brelka.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
All right.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
On and into the Bee and Barb. Notice that Brynjolf's stall is empty now. That's always interesting. Or that should be interesting. Let's talk to Talonjay.
What do you want?
You might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her to pay.
Look, I'm only telling her this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Completed. Optional. Use Talonjay to get to Kirava.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up and I'll forget about it.
Very well. Here, take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Completed. Collect Kirava's debt. Now let's see if she'll give me...
What did you want? I already paid you.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Kill the dragon located at Lost Tongue Overlook. What's the word around town?
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
That's good. That's one of the bounties I'm still missing. So I can take it off my note list as soon as I go to read it.
I can't stand this city. It's impossible to make a decent living here.
If we look at the bounty, pretty straightforward. By order of bounty, by order of Layla Lawgiver, to all able-bodied and fearless men and women of the Rift, the dragon located in Lost Tongue Overlook has been carrying off livestock and terrorizing citizens and visitors. A handsome reward will be offered to anyone who kills it. Anuriel. Good, we've got our dragon bounty now. Let's go visit Bursey Honeyhand next. I need to check my time. 45 minutes. I'll be able to complete this quest. Clearing the rest of Thieves Guild HQ is a bit iffy. That'll probably have to wait until next time. We'll find out. Here's Bursey.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
Simple. You don't pay, bad things happen.
Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves.
We can protect ourselves, trust me.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften.
I've had enough of this.
Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
That was expected. What you might not expect.
I can't pay. I can't.
Oh my word.
I can't pay.
Okay, I think I need to use an actual weapon. Let me just pick something at random. I've got plenty. Let's go for overkill, just for giggles.
No, you're going to break it.
Completed. Optional. Smash Bercy's prized dwarven urn.
No! That urn was priceless.
You want me to break anything else?
Alright, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
Completed. Collect Bercy Honeyhand's debt. And now we'll go visit Helga. She, it's not always her, depending what order you do it in. The third person always, I guess, has heard what you did to the other two, and they just cough up their debt without having to do the optional objective.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
I have a message from Brynjolf.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
Completed. Collect Helga's debt. Return to Brynjolf. Let's see if this has changed. Nope. That's fine. Before I actually go back to Brynjolf, I want to stop off at Mistvale Keep just to disenchant those 2 pieces of gear I got in the Ratway. Am I on Whirlwind Sprint? Yes.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
That sound could bring mountains down. Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
I was going to say, I guess Maven's going to the keep, and she is. Go figure. Head over into Wylandria's room and use her enchanter.
I know you. Where was it? Oh, you were getting something for me.
We will disenchant and learn the effects. Fortify stamina regen. And fortify unarmed. Don't feel bad about disenchanting the unique gloves. They're the only way to get the effect, which we can amplify by enchanting it on the other gear. So we've learned fortify unarmed. Neat. Now with fortify unarmed, I finally have all of the effects that I will ultimately want to use when I'm enchanting gear. I just need to get 13 grand soul gems and more enchanting ranks. 10 minutes. Back through the rat... Excuse me, back the long way into the Ratway.
Jewelry of legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Drelka.
We're almost back. Oh, good. Alrighty. Go turn in this quest to Brynjolf.
How did you do that?
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Gold removed. Potions added. What's next then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
If there's more gold where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Word is your outfit isn't doing well, true?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Completed, taking care of business. Achievement unlocked, taking care of business. Started, loud and clear. Follow Brynjolf. I've dealt with the 3 troublesome business owners in Riften as Brynjolf had specified. Perhaps now that I've proven my worth to Brynjolf, I can discover more about this mysterious organization that he represents. Loud and clear. Brynjolf is taking me to meet the leader of the organization he represents. He says more work and significantly more coin could be available if I joined their ranks. And the achievement, of course, taking care of business. Join the Thieves Guild. That's 24 out of 75, 32%. I've got 6 minutes left. I'll go ahead and follow Brynjolf for now. He opens up the storage cabinet, which of course is really just a false wall. And heads through to the next zone, the Ragged Flagon Cistern. I'm going to check out this little bedroom first. We've read the Windhelm letters. I'm just going to take the gold and any other useful stuff I can find. And let's head through to the Ragged Flagon Cistern. I think I will listen to the spiel and then work on meeting everyone and clearing out the headquarters in the next video, because 4 minutes isn't long enough. I will note, though, that things here are free to take, which is pretty cool.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
Listen to Mercer Frey. Thanks to Brynjolf's support, I've been welcomed into the Thieves Guild by its guildmaster, Mercer Frey. I'm eager to receive my first task and prove that his recommendation wasn't in vain.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
Talk to Brynjolf. Completed, listen to Mercer Frey. So how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Learn more about the Thieves Guild from Vex. Learn more about the Thieves Guild from Delvin. Retrieve your Thieves Guild armor from Tanelia. That trio is actually a miscellaneous quest called Meet the Family, I think. Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Makes sense.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
What should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Completed, talk to Brynjolf. Burn 3 beehives, 0 of 3. Clear out Arengoth's safe. I need more details about Golden Glow.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries, not Riften guards?
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Optional, speak to Vex about Golden Glow Estate. How do I destroy the beehives?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Why not level the entire estate?
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Maven Blackbriar is the influential client.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arangoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout.
So how dangerous is it to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
Someone's paying me to steal Maven Blackbriar's horse.
Well, lad, I do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from?
Sibby Blackbriar.
Huh. So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh? Look, this sounds like a family matter, and I don't want the guild in the middle of it. You do what you want. Just don't expect us at your back when Maven has your head on the executioner's block.
Fair enough.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners. All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Alright, he's done talking. Loud and clear. My first task as a member of the Thieves Guild involves a honey operation located just outside of Riften called Golden Glow Estate. My actions there are in direct response to the owner's sudden silence and lack of cooperation with the Thieves Guild and Maven Blackbriar, one of the guild's most important clients. And with that, sure enough, we're over the 1 hour mark, so I'm going to end the video here. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. Welcome to the Thieves Guild. Next time we'll acquaint ourselves with Thieves Guild headquarters and all of its members, explore this place, and then, well, we've got one more zone of the Ratway to clear out. Then we'll be actually ready to leave Riften and go out exploring again. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking on an ad, liking, sharing, subscribing. These things really help me out. Even if you do none of the above, I hope you know I truly appreciate the time you spend watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.